But it's kind of in the blood. You grow around, you're around it all your life, and my mom was a big influence. Anyone can come here and pick up dead. Anyone can do setup. But the hardest thing to learn is to run the computers and learn how to run ventilation. If you don't run your ventilation right, you will not come above average.
Well, my main went on the contract back in the 90s from my mother and father.
Okay.
So, and then when he, this year would be the 31st year.
Okay.
Just because they're in a factory type environment, as people like to call it, it's not that at all. And, we as individual growers actually care for them because at the end of the day, the better we do and the better we treat them, the more money we make and the better we look in the long run.
Giving the time to the chicken and the little things you think that don't matter, but they do. Right down to, we did everything except maybe the litter management one time. We didn't think that was important, but come to find out, litter management is just another tool that you got to do to perform well.
The challenge, that's what gets me. It's like any good racer wants to be good at what they do. And chickens, there's always a challenge and you always have to figure out a new way to improvise to do better. And I've always had that drive to be the best at what I do.
It was my mother and father's farm, and I intend to keep it that way. In 2008, I put all of my farm in the land preservation, and it's all. I put it all in the farm preservation so it can never be developed, which is a big thing around this area right now.
We really strive and try to keep the place up to par, and I don't think it's something you should just jump into. Like I said, if I didn't have the help of my dad over the years, I don't think I would actually grow chickens. But it's your livelihood and the money you need to keep going. It takes a lot of money putting back in the houses to keep going.
But I am an 11th generation farmer, so farming's in my blood. And I've always liked livestock, so poultry was definitely for me. I enjoy the day-to-day challenges that comes with raising poultry. I also enjoy the relationships that I've built within the integrators and people, that help us day to day. It's all a community, and we all stick together.
I've been grower 16 years. I make good quality air. I make good static pressure and good ventilation. Then I raise good chicken.
I think it's a wonderful life. I think just the fact that you're your own boss, right? And with the way things are done now with the tier systems and the rewards, you get rewarded for how hard you work. And that's not always that way in your occupation. You can be a person, even in teaching that I used to do, that you really feel like you're doing your best you can do, but you're not always rewarded for that. And you learn to live with it because you're there for kids when you're doing that. Here, we're here for our little chicks.
I like driving up to our farm knowing that it's something that we built together. My wife and I built the farm. We built this business from the ground up, and I feel that we've been successful for many reasons, and one being just the way that we take pride in what we do.
Harrington or raising chickens, I think it's about the same. They both have alarms that go off, and you both have, you got to watch the intake and the output and all that kind of stuff. So it's kind of like the same kind of thing, ventilation. Are they breathing? You got to keep track of those kind of things. Because I have a lot of support. I mean, if I need something and I need to I think anything I need to ask or questions, you know, I get them answered.
Well, avian influenza definitely changed up some things we did in the chicken house. Where we do now, we set up little pens in each house where when we walk in, we're not walking right into the chickens. And then we had a change of shoes, and we even put a pair of disposable coveralls in there for the help. And you know, it's definitely it takes more work to do that, you know.
If you've seen chickens before, but if you haven't never seen a chicken house, it's like you got chickens. But like when you step inside the house and you see like 50,000 chickens, like it's not 20 chickens in the back of a barn. Like it's the amount. Like people's mouths drop open. They're like, oh, you really grow chickens? I was like, yeah. Like this is how you feed people. Like people don't understand that. Like this is how you feed people.